Dear Mrs. McAdoo and Mrs. Blue, I want to tell you that I enjoyed every minute working with you this year. I feel blessed with such wonderful bosses. I wish I had more time left, but I will for sure cherish every moment in our home. Thank you for your love, patience, and support. I love you with all my heart. I hope you like this video.
Dear Miss McAdoo and Miss Blue, I just want to wish you a happy Bosses Appreciation Week and thank you for all you do.
To our awesome administrators, Mrs. McAdoo and Mrs. Blue, happy Bosses Week. Thank you for always being fun, open, and honest, and thank you for always supporting us. We appreciate everything you both do.
Hi, Miss McAdoo, Miss Blue. Just want to say happy Bosses Week to the greatest administration in Cumberland County. Enjoy your week.
I like working with Miss Blue because she is always supportive and she's always positive and she enjoys having us. So I really appreciate her leadership and I feel grateful to work with Miss Blue. I like working with Miss McAdoo. Although she is our boss, I can tell that she really takes care of us and she thinks of teachers a lot, as much as she cares for students. So I appreciate her leadership.
Hello, I am here with Mrs. McAdoo, and this is a short interview about her experience being our principal. Hi, Miss McAdoo.
Hi.
So the first question is, what was your reaction when you were told you would be our principal?
Oh my goodness, I cried. I was so excited because I've always looked at Howard Hall as a great place, and I didn't know a lot about it. You know, I just knew the history, the reputation, and I always wanted to work for a place like that. And you notice I said work for, not have people work for me. Yeah. I want to work for the people there who love their job and do it well and are passionate about it.
What surprised you when you started working with us?
Well, I a lot surprised me because I wasn't ready, I guess, for some of the things, with the Spanish immersion program. And, I was just very proud. I'll tell you one thing that really made me very prideful and happy, and I guess a little surprised, was when we had our first benchmark for Reading 3D. And everybody wanted to help everybody. So teachers who were already done testing wanted to help their teammates. That's something teachers dread doing. They don't want to do their own, let alone someone else's. But they were all like, Ms. McAdoo, I've already made a plan to have someone cover my class so I can go help my teacher over here, And I was just like, wow, it's true. These people are amazing. I love this.
So, in short, how would you describe our staff in general?
I think this staff is out of this world, crazy amazing. This staff, when I tell you, every day, it just makes me proud to be the leader here because we have people who genuinely care about not just students, but each other. And that's what makes coming to work fun.
How is a typical school day in Miss McAdoo's life?
Woo!
Start with, you open your eyes. What happens?
Oh my goodness. I open my eyes and, I have 2 babies. So I'm getting them ready. My mom comes to help in the morning. My husband, we're, rush. And I leave my 2 babies to come to 720 babies. And when I get here, it's pretty busy. It's a very busy day. I'm usually back to back, one thing to the next. I usually don't have a chance to just sit and eat my lunch. I'm usually working when I eat if I eat before the bell rings. Talking with parents a lot, and supporting teachers and solving problems, and trying to meet with students as well when I can. So it's very busy. A lot of times I have to do my work at home, so that's why you guys get those 2 a.m. emails from me. But because during the day you just need it, so it never ends. But I love every minute.
And as Miss McAdoo always says,
every student, every day, some success in some way. Have a great day.
so I'm here with Mrs. Blue, and I'm gonna ask you a few questions about being an assistant principal in Howard Hall. So the first one is, what was your reaction when you were told you would be Howard Hall assistant principal?
Well, I remember exactly where I was. I was by the pool. It was in the summer, it was in August. And I cried. I was so excited.
What did you hear about Howard Hall before?
I've heard that this is a great place to work, that it's very family oriented, that the staff is awesome. I knew that this was a high achieving school and very different from any school that I had worked at.
How would you describe our staff in general?
Fun, outgoing, very hardworking. You guys are very dedicated to what you do every single day. I feel like you really care about the children, and you keep me on my toes.
What surprised you once you got here?
What surprised me? Oh gosh, a lot. I always knew that this was a very family-oriented school, but I didn't realize how close everyone truly was. I was very excited to how open everyone was for Miss McAdoo and I both, and how excited everyone was to see us and have us. That was surprising.
What do you do in your free time?
I'm always thinking about this place every single minute of the day. I always have good stories to tell my husband, positive stories, but just moments that my moments of laughing and smiling at work. But I do get a chance to on the weekends. I try to relax, take time for myself. I like to spend time with my family and my dog. My husband, we enjoy going out to eat and watching movies and just relaxing.
What is the most exciting part of being a Howard Hall assistant principal?
The most exciting part is definitely the kids. I absolutely love seeing the kids. As soon as they get off the bus in the morning, they give me a hug. They're so excited to see me, and I'm just as excited to see them.
And what has been the most difficult part?
The most difficult part has, for me, been the discipline, because it's hard, I sometimes feel like a parent. I feel like a teacher. I feel like a minister. I feel like a nurse, a doctor, and it's, some of these kids have so much baggage, and I want to help them, and I want to fix it for them, and I can't do it all. It's hard when you have to give a child a consequence, because they're just children and they're learning, but they also have to realize their mistakes.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hi, I am here with Mrs. Brown, and I'm going to ask her a few questions about Mrs. McAdoo. Please define Mrs. McAdoo in a few words.
Miss Erica Fenner McAdoo is awesome, trustworthy, super fantabulous, an awesome leader, great mentor, just an overall great leader.
What do you like about her the most?
She's an open book. You can talk to her about anything. She's very open-minded, very creative, very stylish, just a lovable person, and I'm so elated that she's here at Howard Hall this year. Happy Bosses Week, Boss Lady. We love you, and thank you for what you do for us.
Hello, today I am interviewing Mrs. Wall and I am going to ask her a few questions about Mrs. Blue. Please describe Mrs. Blue in a few words.
Mrs. Blue is amazing. She is willing to jump in and help with anything that she needs. We can go to her with any concerns that we have, and she's always willing to help us out. I love Miss Blue.
Okay. What do you like about her the most?
The fact that we're able to go to her with whatever concerns we have. I mean, she's not only our AP, but she's like a friend to us as well.
I agree. And so wish her a happy Boss Week in a few words.
Happy Bosses Week, Mrs. Blue. I love you. I know I'm your favorite. That goes without saying. I'm very glad to have you as part of the Howard Hall family. You make a great addition.
Thank you, Ms. Wall.
Thank you.
Hi, Mrs. Lewis. I'm going to ask you some questions about our bosses, about Mrs. McAdoo and Mrs. Blue. So the first one is, what do you think about them? Describe them in a few words.
Okay. What I think about Miss McAdoo and Miss Blue is that they're both wonderful people. I appreciate their compassion and the love, their understanding, even for the children. When you see that love go forward and their genuine concern, their heart is so big. I just love them. They're awesome bosses. They're special.
That's right. What do you like about them the most?
Okay. What I like the most is that how they carry themselves professionally, and they can still get the job done on a serious note and still show that love and compassion in the midst of it. Yeah, they're sweethearts.
Sure. Wish them a happy Bosses Week.
Okay, to my bosses, I just want to say, have a wonderful, happy Boss Week. I love you.
So here I have Mrs. Everett, and I have a few questions for you about our bosses because we're gonna do Bosses Appreciation Week. So the first one is, please describe Mrs. Blue in a few words.
Mrs. Blue is very bubbly and happy at all times. Every time I see her, she always has that big old smile on her face, and she is very warm and caring. That's one thing that I love about Miss Blue, and she always want to make sure that everyone is happy and everything is going good. And happy Bosses Day!
And now about Mrs. McAdoo, describe her in a few words.
What I like about Miss McAdoo is that she is very approachable. She always wants to make sure that everyone is included in everything that goes on, and she loves the kids. And she always wants to make sure that either she gives them a hug or she is there if there is any concerns that they have about the school or just in general. And also, I love about her is that she's very fun. And anytime we have any activities that everyone has to participate, she always steps in and makes sure that she does her part. And my favorite one that she had was the 100th day of school and how she looks like a beautiful grandma.
Okay, wish her a happy Bosses Week.
And happy Bosses Day to you, Miss McAdoo.
What do you like the most about our principal?
What I like the most about our principal is she is passionate about the well-being of our students and our staff. She's reliable and understanding, and those are the things that I like the most about our principal.
Please describe Mrs. Blue in a few words.
If I had to describe Miss Blue in a few words, I would start with happy, friendly, fun, helpful, loving, caring.
Good morning. We have Miss Espinal here. I'm just going to ask her a few questions about one of our very lovely bosses we have here at Howard Hall Elementary, Miss Erica Fenner McAdoo. First question or first statement. Please describe Miss McAdoo in a few words.
In a few words, Miss McAdoo is very professional and very approachable.
Thank you for that. She is very approachable. I do agree. And professional as well. What do you like most about our principal?
The thing I like most about Ms. McAdoo is she'll always give you a minute if you need it. And it's very important for a teacher to always be approachable, and she makes you think that what you think counts. And that's also very important.
It definitely is. We just want to tell her Happy Bosses Week and how much we appreciate her.
Ms. McAdoo, I'd like to tell you Happy Bosses Week. Congratulations on your week, and we appreciate you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Espinal.